me go to Ann in Texas. Hey, Ann,
Yeah,
how are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Good.
I'm calling. One thing when you said that then Obama and are not to be held responsible for what their decisions. We hold doctors accountable for decisions they fail to make or they make wrongly. And
Wait a minute. Did I say that? You mean
well,
there was a day
one of
that
the
I said?
callers, yeah, one of the callers said that
Oh, oh,
that, and that you just said that it looks like we're not holding them accountable
oh.
for.
Right, right. We're not. Yes. Okay, gotcha. You
But anyway,
scared me.
I was saying that we hold doctors accountable for
Yeah.
their lack of decision or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Good point. Good point. I mean, when they make a mistake or their lack of conscientiousness or whatever the situation is that causes harm, we're so quick to hold them accountable. And that's a great point. And if we can hold, we live in a society of lawsuits, many of them unjustified, but nevertheless, in an effort as we would frame so many of the lawsuits in this effort to hold accountable whoever we're suing. Yet the people that work for us, that would be the president of the United States, since we pay his salaries and we put him into office, we hired him, he works for us. Um, we have to hold them to a certain level of accountability. And we're not. And we have a news media, if you can call it that. It's not a news media. We have a media outlets that refuse to hold them accountable, and it's sad. So yeah, you make a great point, Ann, and I appreciate that. Good stuff. Let me go to Lynn in Arkansas. Hey, Lynn.
Hey, good morning, Dan. How are you?
Good morning. Good.
Hey, I have a quick question about a couple of the companies on your buy list.
Okay.
I'm looking to add an energy sector in my portfolio, and I'm looking at Valero versus the Williams Partner.
Uh huh.
I was wondering, do you think the growth potential of Valero, the upside to Valero, is better than the 6.5% yield on Williams Partner, and is the 6.5% yield on them sustainable?
I don't think it's sustainable, but the question that you ask is interesting. So upside potential. So let me put it this way: if Williams Partners continues for another year, 2 years, let's just say, and they continue to pay somewhere between a 5% and a 6% yield, and when you factor in the yield, then I think that in the short term, the upside potential, only because Valero's done so well, it could likely be better for them than it would be Valero. But I don't think that it's going to be sustainable for one of two reasons. One is they're going to run into a slowdown in their business. I don't think that's going to happen. The other is they're going to run into a increase in their business and even a dramatic improvement in their business, which is going to bring other people into their stock in dramatic fashion, which is going to drive the price of the stock up, which is a good thing, which is likely going to lower the yield. So now that lower yield theoretically is offset by a higher price margin. But when I look at the fundamentals, financial fundamentals of both of those companies, I would rather have a slow and steady increase in value in a very financially strong with a lower PE than in Valero than I would in Williams. I really like the yield from a short term standpoint on Williams. So that's I don't know if that helps or not, but that's kind of what I would think there.
Okay. All right.
All
Thanks
right.
very much, man.
All right.
Yeah,
I appreciate
it.
it.
Have a good day.
Thank you. 888-589-8840. 888-589-8840. Let me go to John. John calling us from